Okay, so after we put the wheel on the bicycle... Hi, Kathy.
Yeah, I had some clothes issues, so...
We discovered that the axle was a little bit tight. You can feel the... Go ahead and spin that. You can feel what it feels like.
Ooh.
It feels a little crunchy.
Yeah, definitely. It's not free spinning.
Yeah. So what happens is, from the factory, a lot of times, they will over-tighten the cones on these loose ball axles. You're supposed to have it so there's actually a little bit of free play and slop. So when you tighten the quick release, it compresses the axle and then takes up that free play, and then they will have the right amount of clearance then. But a lot of times they don't. People on the factory line just tighten them up and they're too tight. So we're going to take that apart, and we're also going to take the Freehub apart and make sure that it's correct, because it sounds a little rough too. I don't know if you can hear the crunchiness. But we'll take care of all that and show you how it's done, hopefully. Okay, so we have the Shimano Freehub tool, a chain whip.
This goes this way?
I always have to think about this. I think it goes this way. No, you're right, this way. Nope, this way. Okay. Then that spins that way.
Which way?
Normal, like left, counterclockwise. And grip it. You have to grip it way down here to get torque on it. There you go. Okay, then you can just spin that out. That's good. And we'll take this off. And what we'll try to do is take this off all in one piece and set it on a table just like that. I'll carry it over here and put it on the table.
You already have it in your hand, so if I get it, then it's going to be falling apart.
But that way, we might be able to put it all back on in one piece. Okay, so now we've got the axle exposed on both sides. So we'll get our cone wrenches and leave that here. Oops. Trip over the hose.
Let's see if I can figure it out. It's this one.
We want it to fit on cone. Let's do this side, because this side's exposed. We want it to fit on these flats right here. On the inside.
Hmm? Oh,
in
the
there,
inside.
yeah.
Okay. Well, does it fit right? No?
Fits pretty close. What size is this one? 16? Is it 15? Let's try the 15 ones just to see. Okay, the 15 fits a little tighter. All right, so we'll hold that, and we'll take this wrench. Put it on that nut. Take that nut off, and there's a washer, so we'll remember the washer and the nut. I'm going to put it on this end of the table so it doesn't fall off. Okay, and then we'll take this cone out, and what I'm going to do is set it down like this so that the axle doesn't fall out, because there's a bunch of loose balls in here.
Bunch of bearings that you don't want to lose. Oh, that one's different
Yeah, this has,
than the GT. I
yeah,
have.
the GT doesn't have loose balls on both sides.
No. Oh, wow. And they're bigger.
Mm-hmm. All right, so we'll get a pair of tweezers or a magnet. I'd use this one, might be easier. Oh, go ahead.
This is like playing the Operation game. You remember that?
I'm gonna hook a taser up to it.
Oh, no.
Bzzzt.
Definitely not.
Okay. And then what we'll want to do is wipe the bearings down real good. So you can fold the sock over and just scrub them between your fingers a little bit to get the grease that's on there off of it. Okay, then we'll pick up the axle and flip it over. Like so. Pull the axle out.
Oh, there's more?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Now we'll have to, there should be another sock over there somewhere. Yeah.
Okay.
And hold on. We're going to take this seal out. I don't know if I can do it with the tweezers or not. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to set the seal down there. Go ahead. There should be yet another sock over there. Okay, good. Go ahead and wipe those off. That doesn't feel too bad.
Huh?
I said that doesn't feel too bad.
Ew,
Okay.
that's dirty.
It's grease.
Oh.
So I'm going to go get some Q-tips
Okay.
and some more rags, and we'll clean that out.
I gave you a bunch of rags.
Yeah, they'll work.
You want to use this?
Sure.
Okay. Oh, wait a minute.
Okay, so then we'll just... Ew. Throw that away.
Do you have to get down inside of it too, or?
Yeah, try to, because there might be dirt down in there.
That's what my ears look like when I clean them.
Ew.
I'm kidding.
Okay, then we'll flip it over and get the other side. And be careful not to get grease on the
Yeah.
rotor.
Look okay?
Yep, looks good to me. All right, now there's a special tool that takes the Freehub body apart.
That screw on there.
Yep. This goes like that and fits a slot. Okay, this just has to be a little bit snug to keep it from coming loose or from popping up. And then I think this has reverse threads on it.
So it goes counterclockwise?
Yeah, it'd be like or clockwise, like you would be tightening it.
Oh.
There we go.
Okay.
Loosen that. And then once it comes loose, you can take this piece out of the middle. Okay.
Oh.
And then you can see all the tiny
There's
little
more.
bearings in there. They have to come out. And what I'm going to do is count them. Hopefully. 1, 2. I'll do it as I pull them out. One, 22, 23, 24.
May put these on the same sock as the big ones?
We'll get a fresh sock. Can never have too many socks. Okay, then we'll pull this off.
Oh,
And there's more.
gracious. How come they have so many on this one?
Because you need balls on both sides of the Freehub.
So there's probably 24 there too, huh?
Hopefully. 22, 23, 24, 25, or I miscounted.
I don't think you did. Not from what I saw.
Okay. We'll double count them over here just to be sure.
Oh.
Okay. I never knew how many there were. All right, then we'll wipe this off. And we'll put some grease on that. Okay, so I'm going to put some Remington oil on these little pawls before we put grease on anything. I'm going to use that grease.
Oh.
Yeah. Wipe up some of the oil. These were the bottom ones, right?
Here, I'll hold them. Okay.
Maybe they will stay.
These or the fatter ones?
Fatter ones.
Oh, it's sticking to the grease.
I'll have to see how they assemble this in a factory. Because I'm sure there isn't somebody sitting here doing this with a pair of tweezers.
Probably not.
I'm going to spin this. They're out of control. Okay, now we'll see if the hub fits on, or the Freehub body fits on there. So as you're putting this on, these pawls are sticking out this way, so you kind of want to spin this a little bit as you're putting it on so that it catches those pawls. Might have to push them in a little. Okay, make sure it spins freely.
Sounds better.
Yes. All right, now we'll put a little grease on the top.
You need the other bearings, right?
Yeah. There it is. Okay. Okay. Okay, you want to check this for Freeplay and make sure that the pawls are grabbing, and they are. So we'll put this back on. Ah! Okay, and we'll tighten this down. Make sure that spins. That feels nice. That's all right. Okay. Drop them in there, right around the outside edge.
There.
Yep. Perfect. I'm going to wipe off that race. I need the washer. This nut that goes on top of this
Okay.
nut. So what we need to do at this point is adjust the Freeplay on the axle. So we don't want it to be too tight that it doesn't have any Freeplay. We want just a little Freeplay. Feel. So what you do is you grab this side of the axle and try to wiggle it this way. Feel any Freeplay?
Barely.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, if you hold it real light, you move it like
Yeah.
a whole lot.
So that's kind of what we want, just a little bit of Freeplay. And then what we'll do is we'll use this 15 and we'll hold the adjusting cone, tighten this nut a little bit, and then we'll check the Freeplay again. So we have just a little. Go ahead and tighten it down. With that Freeplay in there. And then what we want to do is take it over to the bicycle and mount it and check it for Freeplay once the quick release is on. We don't need that yet because we might still have to adjust it. So you can take that off. Just take the nut off the side. Okay. Yeah, that is correct. Okay, I'll tighten this side. And then we want to check it for Freeplay here. Okay. So what we're doing is we're trying to wiggle the wheel this way. Mm-hmm. So go ahead and feel that. Feel a little Freeplay?
Very little.
Yeah, but we still have some. So what we have to do is take this back off and adjust that again to take a little bit of Freeplay out of it. If I can get this loose. Okay, so we still have a little Freeplay. I think we have a little less than last time. So we'll try it in the bicycle again. Okay, no Freeplay. And it's quiet.
Yeah.
No grinding. Tighten those Allen bolts on that hanger.
Okay.
I mean, the axle holds it in, but we'll tighten those anyways. Now there's the big gap. So we'll see if we can line this up. Woohoo! Hercules, Hercules.
Oh yeah.
All right, let me make sure.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, that's all right.
That was hit by a
Everything's flat.
body part.
That says 40 Newton meters. Might need to hold that for me. Okay, I'm gonna take it out of the rack, put it on the floor so we can push. Oh, I forgot to tighten this.
Oh, where's the, okay. Here you go. This one?
Me. Nope, bigger. Loosen that, push down on the bike, make sure it's seated. Ooh, that's so nice.
That in the good position? Or
We'll put it, yeah, we'll flip it up. Tuck it in that way. Nice and quiet.
Got it?
And we'll make sure it shifts.
That's new. So far.
Uh-huh. Please. Just drag on the Freehub.
Huh?
So the Freehub's dragging just a little bit, but that'll probably see you go.
Once you put the chain oil and everything on there?
Well, I think once it wears in a little bit.
Oh, okay.
But that's
Yeah.
still pretty new.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's already starting to. Because before that was spinning.
Uh-huh.
Clutch. Yeah, now it's not dragging. It stays on and pull backwards.
Yeah. It fell off all the time.
All right. Now I'm happy with that.
Yay.